Well, hey, babe. It's Jamie. That's me here. Welcome back to my channel, honey. Listen, there were a few things that took place this week that I did not get a chance to, add my 2 cents on. So you know what we about to do. We about to go ahead and have us a quick chat. So let's get into it. All right, y'all. We are fresh off of a good holiday, Thanksgiving. Okay, a lot of people like to call it Turkey Day. So either way, I hope you guys had a really good Turkey Day and a really good time out here shopping for these Black Friday sales. How did you shop though? Did you go to the store for your Black Friday sales, or did you just do everything online? How y'all shopping this Christmas? Let me know down in the comments, honey, because I feel for me, girl, it's over there, honey, online, primarily online, child. I ain't trying to fool around with these hooligans out here. All right. But like I said, y'all leave y'all thoughts and stuff in them comments. Let me know how you shopping this year. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to the first person we have on the quick chat, which happens to be Miss Summer Walker. Yes, ma'am. Summer Walker dropped a really good album. Now, I'll be honest. If you guys know me, if you've been around long enough, if you haven't, now you know. Usually when I get music, like if I listen to a CD, a lot of times the first time I don't like it. So I have to listen to it more than once, right? So I listened to it the first time. I was like, it's all right. And then I listened to it the second time, but I wasn't necessarily listening to it. I mean, it was playing. And then I played it again and I was like, yo, I like this. I really didn't think I was going to connect because, she likes to make a lot of that heartbreak music and I'm just not in that heartbreak space. Okay. So yeah, I was like, but girl, it's cute. Like you don't even have to be in like a heartbreak space or anything like that. Like it's just, it's cute. It's decent. Cause I understand where she's coming from because I used to be in that space. Hello. But one of my like favorite songs that she has is called Constant BS. Yes, yes, yes. Love it. Throw it all away is great. Reciprocate. Girl, I done said it. I can't even say it, y'all. I can't reciprocate. Yeah, I think that's right. Reciprocate. Girl, I done put an R. Reciprocate. Something like that. Y'all know what I'm saying. Girl, I can't even say the word. Honey, help me down in the comments. Help me say the word down below, honey. But anyway, that song, as well as like Bitter Baby Mama, cute. Like she has some really cute songs on there, so you guys should check it out if you haven't already. But listen, Summer Walker is on the quick chat. Y'all know she got a new boo. Primarily, first of all, let's talk about this real quick. The songs on the album is primarily about her now baby daddy and ex-boyfriend London on the track, who's been around. He's a producer, been around for some time. Okay, now they've broken up. So a lot of the heartbreak that she's singing about is the breakup with this man, okay? Knowing he already got about 4 kids with different women and you decided to go and have a baby with him too. Okay, then now you want to sing these heartbreak songs. But here's the gag that a lot of people may not be familiar with. London is given credit on her album. Now, I don't know if he's made the beats for some stuff. I don't know if he wrote some stuff. And she probably started working on this album before they broke up. But Baby Boy is getting paid from this album, period. So he don't really care what she over there talking about or what she doing or if it is about him. He glad to have been able to influence the album because he's getting a coin from the album. Hello? But here's the thing about Miss Summer. With all of this BS that she's been through with her baby daddy, London, and his baby mamas, honey, she done went and got herself in a new relationship with some boo named Larry. Y'all go ahead and check out this photo here, honey. She done got his name tattooed on her face, and he done got her name tattooed on his face. I'm not team face tattoos. Like, I don't understand it. I will never understand it. I'm not team face tattoos, but it's y'all body. Y'all can do whatever it is y'all want to do on it. And I'm just confused. I'm like, why you just ain't get your daughter name? Or why didn't you get your own name, Summer, on your face? What made you get Larry's name on your face? And then if it happens to not work out, not that we're wishing this on you, but if it happens to not work out, then girl, you got to go and get that drawn over on top of. And I also felt the way about the fact that it's like, Summer, you singing about all this heartbreak and how you should be doing better or whatever with your decision making, and then you go with this guy and here it is, you tatting his name on your body, on your face, makes it seem like you're not doing a good job at making sound decisions, girl. Because that don't make, especially when you fresh out of a relationship. I don't even think her and London has been broken up for like at least a year. And she's over here with a whole nother relationship and a dude tatted. But this is the funny thing, because Larry took to his social media page to let people know, listen, I've been around for quite a few years. Don't get it twisted. I'm not the new boo. I've been around for a minute. So I'm like, what you mean you've been around for a minute? You've been around and y'all broke up, then you've been around and y'all broke up, or was you around in the midst of her dating her baby daddy? Is that what you're saying? I don't know. I feel like baby daddy and them baby mamas had summer so occupied. She probably didn't have time to be with Larry, but maybe she was with London when she was separated from Larry. Child, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. All I can tell you is I'm not a fan of this whole tatting somebody else's name on me, let alone tatting their name on my face, okay? Especially after you've gotten out of a situation that you just got out of. But I want to hear y'all thoughts about it, because I'm not team none of that. And I'm like, girl, if she breaks up with this boy anywhere down the road, I say, listen, that next album finna be so fire. Hate to say it, that next album is going to be jumping, because she's gonna be singing about 2 heartbreaks from back to back, child. Ain't no telling. But either way, Miss Summer Girl, we still wish you the best, honey, and good luck. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and move on to something else, honey. Let's talk about this big case that took place, right after the Kyle Rittenhouse situation happened and they announced that he was not guilty. We end up learning some news regarding Ahmaud Arbery, okay? And these 3 guys that were, involved in the killing of Ahmaud Arbery have been found guilty, okay? They all were found guilty, from the son to the daddy to that good old friend that decided he was going to come out the house and get involved in whatever it is they had going on, because ain't nobody had no business bothering this young man that was minding his business. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine being at your house, somebody over there running down the street, whether you've seen them down in the neighborhood or not, they just over there minding their business, getting a jog in, and you come out your yard or whatever it is to go and mind the business that is not paying you, only to get yourself involved in a bigger situation, and now you about to be locked up for the rest of your life. Girl, I bet they sitting up there like, oh, I wish I would have just mind my business. It ain't even ever got to be that serious. I don't even know why I did. I know, and the son, who's like close in age as me, I know you feel stupid that you done went out there and you done got into some mess with your daddy, honey, and your daddy done messed around and got you. Girl, not Siri trying to be all in my conversation, honey. Not Siri, but your daddy done messed around and got you in some mess too. Got you in a situation, and you probably gonna be in a prison cell next to him. Girl, I feel like that's too much of a privilege for y'all to share cells together. That's too much of a privilege. Y'all need to be in 2 different prisons on 2 different sides, period. Okay? And then Mr. Robbie, whatever his name is, Mr. Robbie, the other friend, baby, I know you feel foolish. Foolish as I don't know what, then sat up here and got yourself involved in something. I know you wish you would have just went back in that house and closed that door, but guess what? You're going to be closing a few doors. Yikes, them cell doors. But anyway, honey, not good luck to you all. All right, so that's where we are. But I am glad that his mom has received justice. I ain't gonna lie, when I saw the verdict, I was like, wow, because I was expecting it to be something different. We don't always get justice in situations like this. So for him to get that justice as plain as day, it was everything. I heard here in Atlanta, they was like the cops and everybody was just prepared, for the verdict. They was prepared for the verdict. They had everybody in place, and they ain't getting no action. It was hilarious. I was like, I bet you didn't. And I'm glad. It was great to hear, though. It was great to hear there was no action or anything going on down there. I guess they thought people was going to really be out here riding, girl. But, they've been out here celebrating. And it's been a good moment. I still feel for his mom, especially on the brink of Thanksgiving. When it's the holidays and surrounded by family and love and thankfulness and all this other great stuff. So it's like, even though she got justice for her son, at the same time, it was very sad and bittersweet, I'm sure, for her, considering the fact that this is yet another holiday that she won't be able to share with her child. Like, yeah, we got justice. Yeah, they got locked up. Yeah, they'll be put away for many years to come. But at the end of the day, my son won't even have the luxury of waking up, breathing, and me being able to hear his voice. You know what I'm saying? So I really still felt for the mom in that situation, but I'm sure she had just a bit of relief, and just imagine losing your child and having to sit through this long trial throughout everything and to hear things and all this, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know that was just like a lot a lot. But I'm hoping that she's able to, move forward and get to a better space, even though I know it's going to be very hard for her as it has been. But I'm wishing her all the best, okay? Let's go ahead and move on to something else, y'all. Let's talk about Young Thug. Baby, Young Thug said he finna sit up in his studio apartment complex, $4 million. Yes, ma'am. Because he left a bag in his car in the garage, in the parking garage of the apartments. Now, at first, when I read the headline, I was like, okay, I don't blame you for suing the apartment complex for, getting your stuff stolen. Now, he got cash stolen. I feel like it could have been like $80K in cash or something like that. He had 200 songs that were unreleased and some other things that ended up being snatched. Maybe like a laptop or a hard drive or something, like things were taken. Now, when I first read the headline, I was kind of like, I don't blame Young Thug, sue them, because if this is like a security, like I'm thinking the people went into his house and got it. Because I'm like, this is supposed to be secured down, locked down, girl. Y'all supposed to have everything in place. Because I'm thinking he living in luxury. Can't nobody just walk up in here and just take that. So if y'all just walking up in here and taking stuff, then something ain't right. Okay? It probably was an inside job. Girl, the more I read that article, I said, no, ma'am. No, ma'am, sir. Now, you the one who done sat up there and left your bag and all of your belongings in your car, thinking that, boy, if this was in Atlanta, and I'm sure this happened in Atlanta, sir, now you mother... Now, sir, let me see. I have to double check this just real quick. Like, I'm trying to see if this happened. Yep, it was a complex here in Georgia, baby. You already know what they out here in these streets doing. They out here running them up, busting windows for fun, not even taking stuff out your car, just really living to bust your windows out while you in the club or wherever you at, having a good time, honey. With all this that's going on, you gonna sit up there and leave money in your car? Girl, was this a bait show? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, was this a like was this bait, like, on camera? Like, what was this? Girl, okay, am I being punked? He done left all this stuff in the car and didn't want to blame the apartment complex. Baby, you're not finna win this suit, because that was negligence on your behalf that you chose to do. Okay, especially around holiday season, it be so many signs that are out that says, be mindful of your belongings. Like, you're responsible of the belongings within your car. All of this, like, they have little signs out around here, and you being who you are, you have those songs. And then here's the gag for me: it don't take long for a person to come up to your window, pop your window, and snatch your stuff out of the car and then keep it moving. Like, it can happen within 5 to 10 minutes or less. So I don't know if he left it in there and he was doing like a quick, let me run in, run out type thing. I don't know what it was, but you should have been quicker than that. Should have been more careful. But in terms of suing the apartment complex, I was like, yeah, I'm with it. Sue them, but baby, you're not finna get in, baby. I don't know what to tell you. You could try, but I think that's going to be thrown out. And I feel like you may end up having to pay their fees because you brought them into a situation that really was all on you and was all your fault. But y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below on Mr. Young Thug, because, girl, good luck. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. I don't know what else to say about him. Let's talk about Saweetie and Lil Baby. The girls is saying that they dating. Do we believe this? I don't know what to believe. So the first story that came out, really the only story that I've been hearing, is that he spent like $100K or something on her at a mall. And I'm like, what mall? What mall? Where was, y'all got time to hang out? I don't know. And I feel like if they are dating, because that's been speculated, that's been the rumors and stuff that they're dating, I feel like that's muddy and that's messy, because he's a part of Quality Control, QC, which Migos are also a part of, even though there's been like some issues dealing with, P, the CEO, the head man in charge, between P and the Migos. There's been like some legal things that they've had to work out or whatnot regarding contracts. At the end of the day, you guys are label mates, close label mates, okay? All y'all pretty much here in Atlanta. So you mean to tell me you're going to go and date Quavo's ex, Saweetie? I'm not necessarily believing it, because for me, I feel like he ain't even her type. But I see like, that's my type. This my type. I don't think that's her type. I do feel like that money her type though. So if you want to spend $100K or give me some bags or something like that, who am I to shut it down? But also, let's not forget, Saweetie came from money. So it's not like she really need him to buy her anything, to be honest. I don't think she even needed the stuff Quavo gave her. But that's what the kids are speculating. They're saying that they're dating. Now, when it came to Miss Saweetie, I haven't seen Saweetie come out and say anything. Saweetie hasn't said, oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We was hanging out. We was kicking it. Saweetie also hasn't come out and said, no, we wasn't kicking it, that, you know, I wasn't with him. I haven't seen that yet. But what I have seen is Lil Baby coming out saying, I ain't with nobody. I don't date nobody. I'm single. And I'm like, okay, I hear you say that. But at the end of the day, I feel like y'all could be hanging out and you could technically be single, because dudes love doing that. They love having situationships and stuff, and not really claiming you so that they could go out here and say that they single, honey. But I mean, you could have spent a little money on her, could have been caught hanging out with her and doing whatever you're doing. Or I mean, maybe it could have been that he got her in like a music video or something, or she gonna be in his or whatever. But I will say this: celebrities be lying. They be telling us one thing because they don't want us in their business, and then later on we end up seeing that they was actually together. Yikes. So if we see any beef between Quavo and Lil Baby pop up at a later time, then we know that he was messing with Miss Saweetie. Girl, that's messy. I couldn't do that. I don't think I'd be able to do that. Now, you know, maybe they can because they young, right? You know, maybe you do some silly stuff like that when you young, but then when you get older, it's like, well, I don't know if I can. I don't be comfortable with it. But either way, honey, good luck. We wish Miss Saweetie the best. Because I think Saweetie did go on to do an interview talking about how she is ready to have a child with a man that's actually about something, and a man that's actually ready. So to hear that from an interview makes me feel like it's not going to be with Lil Baby, because Lil Baby was with Jada Waiter for a minute, and then y'all just separated over the past few months, sometime this year or whatever. Maybe last year. I feel like it was this year. I'm like, you moving on like that? You really going over to somebody else? Girl, I don't believe it. I don't trust it. I don't know. And girl, let me tell you, sweetie, only thing I could get, Lil Baby can give me is some Birkins or some bags or spend a little money. But as far as in a relationship, that's a dead. I couldn't do it, especially when he was caught up out here trying to pay somebody for XCX or whatever he had going on, and the blogs was dropping. Girl, it couldn't be me. I wouldn't be doing it. But like I said, honey, good luck. Let's go ahead and move on to something else. We got to talk about Miss DaniLeigh. Y'all know DaniLeigh and her baby daddy, DaBaby, got into it. What, last week? Things definitely went down last week before last. They aired each other out, or at least he was airing her out on Instagram, honey. Right, putting this girl out the house, embarrassing her down to the internet and social media and Instagram and all across the world, embarrassing this woman, putting her out, got charges put on this young lady. Okay, she got simple assault charges placed on her. This is messy, a messy girl. He was so... Then exposed the baby's face, showed America what the baby looked like and everything. I said, oh, girl, no man called the girl a side chick and all of this nonsense. And later on, I'll tell y'all why it seemed like he was calling her the side chick. It probably wasn't really lying about that either, but we'll get to it. But before we get to that, it seems like Miss DaniLeigh has made it to her family. After that whole fiasco that took place with DaBaby, she headed back to her family, caught a flight out later on that night because she clearly was not willing to leave the house, because I guess she didn't want no other woman to come in and take her place. But it's going to happen anyway. It is what it is, okay? She made it back to her family. Everything was going well. She seems to be in better spirits, especially since she put this post up, letting everybody know that she appreciates y'all DMs and the stories y'all are sharing with her. She says, I see a lot of women relating to me, and I can't wait to inspire more and to grow into the woman I'm supposed to be. Thank you for your love and motivation. So y'all have definitely been there giving her encouraging words. So that's nice. I definitely saw that her IG following went up. Okay, after this whole fiasco took place. Now, in addition to that, she wanted to do something for single mothers or whatnot. So let me show y'all what she ended up saying. She says, okay, mamas, I wish I could help all of you. I picked out a lot of ladies, and I hope that what I send you helps out. So it looks like she may have sent them a little money or something. She says she's sending these out in the morning. Love you guys, and I really hope you have a great Thanksgiving. Life ain't easy, but we gotta go through SHI to be who we need to be, especially for our babies. So she done found some strength somewhere, somebody pouring into her. She's learning a lot from this situation with DaBaby, honey. And she's pouring into the people, right? Pouring into other mothers, and I'm not mad at her for that. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. A lot of people don't know, and I actually just learned this like 2 weeks ago myself, that she actually worked closely with Prince, and she also directed one of his music videos when she was like a teenager, like real young. So she's been in the industry for a minute, and I also believe she's a millionaire. But baby girl been out here operating like a whole poor bird or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like she's been out here acting like Yikes, like she ain't got no worth about herself, but at the same time feeling like she's more worthy than a woman that's black. Yikes. So it's been like a really conflicting situation for Miss Dani, right? But it seems like she's working on herself and she's gonna get to wherever it is she needs to be. And obviously she's gotten quite a few fans, considering the fact that a ton of y'all have went over there and followed this girl. So either way, Miss Dani girl, good luck. Let's go ahead and speak on Miss DaniLeigh's baby daddy, DaBaby, and his DaBaby mama, Mimi. Now it's so funny as to why he didn't start up here and put Dani up out their house. Girl, you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Put her out the house. Her and her baby about to leave them for dead on the side of the street, telling them they gotta get out the house at 2 something in the morning. Right? You put her out the house and then later on gonna do a video talking about how this woman is your side chick. And I'm like, now all the stuff you was doing for this lady, this ain't no side chick here. Well, girl, it seems like she could have been. I don't know, because it looked like he'd have put you out the house so he could bring his real girlfriend into the house, because this is who he ended up spending Thanksgiving with. Yikes. Okay, his baby mama and his kids. Ooh. Child, the pettiness of it all. And I'm kind of like, honey, to book these flights, were they already booked in advance, or did y'all just jump and say, hey, we about to fly out? I don't know where they went. Okay, they could have went to Miami, they could have went to Hawaii. I don't know, but it looked real tropical in the background. And either way it go, wherever they went, they was together. Meanwhile, Miss Dani is back at the house, doing things for mommies and, getting her mind right and getting herself together. But I feel like with him posting this, and he didn't confirm that he was with Mimi, but obviously the blogs were able to match up her background with his background and the fact that that's her child. And I think she also had her child in photos as well to confirm that, oh, they actually together. So of course, I'm sure they got back to Miss Dani, and I can guarantee you the high spurt that she was on, wanting to do things for moms and feeling like she's getting her mind right and stuff, this probably set her back just a little bit. Because, when you go through breakups or separation with somebody, you know what I'm saying, you be having your ups and then you have your lows. And I'm willing to believe going into this holiday, she could have had a low moment at that time, especially when all of this stuff, surfaced, that he's actually spending time that you wish that you could be spending right now with him. He's spending that time with the baby mama that wasn't going nowhere, ain't never went nowhere, and still not going to go anywhere, and still gonna be there. Yikes. Yeah. So that sucks. I don't think it looks that great for Mimi, but Mimi is a person that don't give a damn. She been said it in an interview a long time ago, how they ain't together, but that's her baby, and he gonna always be her baby. So obviously they have an understanding that they're cool with and that they rocking with. So if she cool with that, then who the hell am I, girl? Because there have been others that have hung around and just stuck around through the madness. You know what I'm saying? The first woman that comes to mind, God rest her soul, because she passed away around this time 2 years ago? 2 years ago, Miss Kim. I think her last name was Porter. P. Diddy's baby mom. So they had an understanding. She hung in there, and it looks like Miss Mimi is doing the same thing when it comes to the baby. But God, girl, I guess y'all that's your life. Okay, that's your life, and you sticking with it, and that's your man, you sticking beside him. But this on you, honey. All I got is good luck. Y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below. I ain't got no more. I'm jamithatsme, honey. Let me know your thoughts about the DaBaby and the DaniLeigh situation, honey. Also, let me know your thoughts about Saweetie actually dating Lil Baby. Also, let me know if you think that Young Thug actually finna get some money up off the fact that he was negligent in his stuff getting robbed. Y'all let me know y'all overall thoughts about everything that I discussed today on the quick chat. I'm jamithatsme, honey. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.